If you look at the lower time frame, you're gonna think as if Bitcoin is actually going down to zero. But when you look at the higher time frame, you're gonna realize that Bitcoin is actually holding strong. Bitcoin is holding firm, at this price range. Bitcoin has been moving sideways, and other altcoins have been plunging downwards, like 4%, 5%. But Bitcoin is still showing relative strength. And I know most of you are wondering, like, what is going on in the market? Like, are we gonna see a huge pump to the upside soon? No one knows, guys. No one can tell what will happen tomorrow, today, the next day. What we can only do is look at the chart, what it says, monitor what investors are doing, their sentiments, their reactions toward the market. All what you see here are, reactions to, how investors react to the market. So when you look at Bitcoin charts or any charts out there, they are just reflections of what is going on in the market. So today I want us to look at some coins that I believe, have relative strength with Bitcoin. We know that Bitcoin being the alpha, have lots of potential, if say there are other altcoins that can pair with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin being the alpha, moves with other coins that have relative strength. And this coin that I'm going to share with you today, I believe can really make a difference in your portfolio. They can really add value to your investment, let me say long term or short term before the halving. So if say you're new on this platform, I create content that will help you in this industry, because this industry is brutal. It's an industry that if say you don't have someone to actually guide you in investing, then you might end up losing lots of money. Like, I've lost money, I've made money in this space, and I want to share my experience always with you guys, who are here with me. So let's just dive right away. But before I go, make sure you subscribe. Those of you who are watching, make sure you hit the thumbs up, so that we can reach out to more people, out there. Now, when we look at Bitcoin, at this point in time, Bitcoin is showing relative strength. Like, it's clear from the chart that Bitcoin is showing relative strength. That means, there's no need to panic. The only period you want to start panicking is when you see Bitcoin below 30K. When you see Bitcoin below 30K, that's when you want to start being scared. Okay, maybe Bitcoin might, retrace back. And if say Bitcoin retrace back, I think Bitcoin will retrace back to this 50-day moving average. That's around 27,000 or 28,000. That's where Bitcoin is going to retrace to. Of course, we have seen this pump here to the upside. We should expect some sort of retracement to make the market healthy. If there's no retracement, then the market will not be healthy, right? So maybe we're going to see something like this, come down, then go up again. That's what I think, and that we're going to make the market healthy. But if we don't see anything like that, and Bitcoin keep pumping or going up to the upside, then that wouldn't be healthy, to my opinion. If they want to see a healthy market, want to see a market that is, actually doing well in terms of that, in terms of, moving sideways, because that's how every market moves, So this is Bitcoin on a daily time frame, and you can see here the stochastic RSI is at the oversold area, and the RSI also is at the oversold area. So I think what we might expect is some sort of pullback, right? Because whenever this stochastic RSI is up for a long time, we might expect some sort of pullback, or like for it to reset itself, then we wait for the next move. And when we look at, Bitcoin on the lower time frame, it's still the same thing, like, nothing is actually happening as per se, because Bitcoin is down just up, not up to 2%, today, even though we have seen other altcoins, plunging downward to an extent, right? But Bitcoin is showing relative strength, in the market as the alpha in this game. And if say we look at the general cryptocurrency market, we will realize that everything looks somehow, should I say, good. It looks good, because we still have a market cap of 1.19 trillion. This is good, right? It means despite what is going on in the market, despite the fraud by the SEC on different crypto projects out there, there's still strain in the market. Investors still think that crypto is here to stay. That's why they don't give up. They don't give into what the Fed's going to be saying, or what people are going to be saying about Bitcoin and crypto. They are focusing on building their portfolio. Everyone wants to invest sustainably in this industry, so they don't buy the rumor out there that Bitcoin is going to go to zero or Bitcoin is on the real asset. Bitcoin is the only asset that these guys understands, and that's why you see them buying it every now and then. So you want to be stacking Bitcoin in your portfolio as well. You can see this is the fear and greed index is at 63. Despite what is going on in the market, you can see this is like, I have not seen this 63 for a long time now. Like, guys, really for a long time, I've not seen 63. Even though most of you might not understand what I'm saying, but I have not seen this for a long time now. You can see here, yesterday it was 64. It means the sentiment yesterday was really high. Right now, guys, let's look at Banter Bubble to see what's going on, on the Banter Bubble chart. But before we go there, let me just look at, this. So I can see, okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB. Yeah, BNB is still the number 4. Like, let me say, apart from Theta is a stable coin. So let's say BNB is the third cryptocurrency out there in the world with a market cap of 37,000 billion. So BNB is still the top coins out, one of the top coins out there, despite what is going on in the market. So let's look at Banter Bubble. I think it's still, I'm gonna come here later. I think it's still loading. Okay, this is Banter Bubble. Let's look at what is going on in the market on the daily time frame. Let's see. This is the hourly. Okay, everything is in blood. So, guys, this is one of the tools that you can use to actually know which cryptocurrency is down, which one is not down, or which one is recovering. Well, you can look at the 1 hour, like the hourly time frame. You can look at the weekly time frame. You can look at the monthly time frame. And if say you want to communicate like chat, you can click on the coin that you want to. You can click on the coin like this, and a window will pop up for you to chat. But you have to sign in with your Twitter account so you have access, to the chat. Those of you who haven't yet followed me on Twitter, go and follow me on Twitter at the Beton. That's how you're gonna stay connected with me, long term. But guys, stay tuned. There's lots I want to share with you guys today. I just wanted you guys to see this tool that you can use. For example, you can see people are talking here about this coin, Casper. You can go there and look at the chart performance. You can also look at the exchanges that you can buy this coin from. Like, you can see, Kucoin, MES Global, and Bitget. So I mean, this tool is really cool, and I love what the Banter Bubble team have done so far with this stuff. And they have what they call the crypto school, so you can check them out. I think it's an amazing platform that you can learn more about crypto as well. And let's dive into what I got for you guys today. The first on my list is Ethereum. Like, Ethereum, I think, well, most people or everyone is aware of the fact that at one point in time, Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin. Well, it makes sense because Ethereum is more of like an application, right, that many other applications are building on Ethereum, or projects are building on Ethereum blockchain. And Ethereum is one of the top, like the number one, chain out there in terms of TVL, and adoption. So it makes sense that Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin during the next bull market or before the bull market. That's why you see Ethereum haven't yet really pumped. When you look at the Bitcoin dominance, let's go to the Bitcoin dominance so we can see what I'm trying to communicate here. From the Bitcoin dominance, you can see that Bitcoin actually is, like, Bitcoin is actually one of the top asset out there in terms of, TVL, adoption, dominance. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance, BTC dominance, so we can get more data. So you can see here the dominance is still at 51, meaning at one point, I did a video yesterday, I showed this this possibility that we might see, of course, dominance come back to retest this area, right? Because right now dominance has broken this structure, so we might try to see some sort of pullback, but most definitely dominance will come back and either retest this, this support here, break it, then it become resistance, or maybe it will, play like this, come here, bounce, and move back to the upside. And you can see the stochastics RSI and the RSI are on at the oversold area, the overbought area. So it means we might expect Bitcoin dominance to drop soon. That's why it's really cool. You look at these coins that I'm going to share with you, or that I'm sharing with you right now, and I want to tell you guys why I'm sharing this, or why I believe these coins are going to be one of the coins that would take Bitcoin, or that will outperform Bitcoin. Now, look at Ethereum. I look at this 20-day and 50-day moving average. This is what makes me look bullish for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let me bring Ethereum here. Okay. So you can see here that the this white line here is the 20-day moving average. It is crossing the 50-day moving average, meaning we might see an Ethereum pump soon. If, say, Ethereum come and bounce and hold on this 20-day moving average. So I'm bullish on Ethereum long term. Now, look at the stochastics RSI. It's at the overbought zone. Meaning, if the stochastics reset back down here, we might see, Ethereum come down towards this 20-day moving average. And if, say, Ethereum bounce back, it can do like this, like to the upside. We might see Ethereum right up to about $2,100 per Ethereum. This is possible. We can see Ethereum go, this is about $2,100 to test this area here. Ethereum is gonna get there. I know that because I can see, the stochastics is at this overbought area, and we see this cross here. This 20-day moving average is crossing the 50-day moving average, meaning something is going to happen, in the market for Ethereum. That's why I mentioned to you guys earlier that you want to be in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Like you make sure you follow someone who can give you up-to-date information on how you can go about, these two. When you are buying Ethereum, you're gonna get more Ethereum and less Bitcoin. And when you are buying Bitcoin, you're not gonna buy less Ethereum and get more Bitcoin. In this case, you are moving your funds in between different assets, guys. The problem with most of us, most of us who are in this space is that we tend to fall in love. Like, okay, I'm saying most of us because I have been in love before with some crypto project that cost me a lot of money, right? Most of you, not only one, I know most of you might be thinking it's only one, but I've invested in many altcoins that, has cost me money. I had to sell those altcoins into a loss because I realized that there's no need for me to buy these altcoins, because like when I look at the technical analysis, it doesn't give me any reason to buy them, right? Because like the technical analysis, the charts, speaks for itself. Regardless how good the fundamentals are, the charts will tell what investors are feeling or what investors are thinking about the project in question. And these indicators, like the 50-day EMA, I use many indicators, but this one, is an indicator that gives me a signal as to if, say, we are still in the bull market, or if, say, we have possibilities to be in an uptrend, still in an uptrend. Okay, let's backtest and see what is happening. You can see here that, okay, let me go back a little bit so you can see what I'm saying here. Each time this moving average crossed this 20-day moving average, cross this 50-day moving average, we see a pump. You can see here, guys. It's clear. You can see each time this 20-day moving average cross above the 50-day moving average, we see a pump like this. And it always come to retest it back. If, say, it breaks this 20-day moving average, it will come to retest the 50-day moving average and it will bounce back. right? And if it's not able to hold the 50-day moving average, it should hold the 200-day moving average, which is the red in between this yellow and blue. So these are my own indicator that I designed using ChatGTP. I did this myself. It's combined. I combine support resistance and 20-day EMA with 50-day EMA and then 200-day EMA. So this alone gives me a sentiment as to where the market is going to. I don't listen to the noise. I don't care about what people are saying. I've done my research about Bitcoin, about crypto. I know crypto is here to stay. So whenever I see any project, I want to see what they are building. Their community, if say they are strong enough to survive any attack, from maybe hackers or anything that might come we saw how Jerome Paul, the SEC attacked other crypto like Solana, where we have seen Solana coming up. Like Solana was doing so well recently, right? It's because of the investors, the community, they believe in the project, they believe long term in the project, and they have done their fundamental analysis. So they keep looking at the chart. Whenever they see opportunity, they buy the dip, right? That's what you're gonna be doing as well. So the first coin that I've mentioned to you guys is Ethereum. Make sure you watch my previous videos. I explained to you how you can play around Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm not gonna go into it, but my previous videos will explain to you more better about it. And the same way I explained to the other to the previous videos, the same way you're gonna apply to these coins that I think are gonna do well. The next on my list is GMX. GMX is an amazing project. Wow. This is one of the top, should I say derivative DEX platform. Let me put it that way, decentralized derivative platform. We know what is going on in the market. We're going to see many governments attacking centralized exchanges like Binance and other Coinbase. But DEX it's going to be difficult to attack them. Who do you want to attack? Who do you want to sue? Right? If say you wanna bring down DEXs, then you have to shut down the internet from or prevent everyone to have a mobile phone or an internet connection, right? So it's gonna be difficult for the Fed to actually, or government to actually shut DeFi. That's why I try to look at DeFi platforms that have strength, that investors believe in it, and they they are functional, full-time functional. And I go to their charts and I look at the technical analysis, and you can see here that these guys, this 20-day moving average is about to cross the 200-day, the 50-day moving average, meaning we might see a pump with GMX. So if I go to the weekly time frame with GMX, you're gonna see here that this coin, actually pumped, right? It fell a little bit, when it was launched, it pumped, it fell, it went and found a support. Yeah, let me bring this here so we can see more better what I'm trying to talk about. So it has found a support here, this area, right? And this is an area where I believe it might come to retest again, because guys, remember, we are still this is still a new project, and I'm looking at it on the weekly time frame, right? And it might come to retest this, or it might just go and make another all-time high. Who knows? With crypto, anything is possible. Now you can see that this coin is sitting at a strong support here. You can see when you look at the previous, circle, during this pump, you can see that this is an area where if say this coin break this zone, then most definitely it's gonna go to the next all-time high. And where can we expect the next pump to go towards? The next pump will go towards this all-time high here. That's where the next candle, if say it breaks that zone. And looking at the lower time frame, the daily time frame, you can see here that this 20-day moving average is about to cross the 50-day moving average. And when it does, it's bullish to me. You can see, look back here. This is the same thing. What happened here? You see the cross, and immediately this coin pumped to the upside, to the next resistance level. So guys, these are indicators that you can apply as well. And if say you don't know how to do this, be part of my community. Be part of my community. I want to help you guys. I want to see you guys go. I want to see people succeed in this industry. I want to see everyone, at one point, go. So I've been showing my charts here, but I haven't been sharing it. I don't know. Yeah. So like I was sharing something about GMX, so I have to do this again now. Okay, let me go to the weekly time frame so I can show you guys this now with GMX, because I think I was speaking, but I didn't see that my screen wasn't sharing. Okay, now look at this. Yeah, this is the support that I mentioned before. Like this coin, it pumped to the upside, and now it has retested this area. Well, for me to know if say this is a strong support area, we might see a little bit of pullback, and if the pullback like something like this, we might see something like this. Let me bring this like this. We might see something like this, and if it holds, then it might go, to the upside, and then to this next zone here. Now, this is an area of value here. This area here is an area of value. You can see here I've drawn this here, this rectangle here. That's why you see there's a pullback here for this coin, right? Because this is an area where there's lots of liquidity, right? Yeah, sell, order, and so on and so forth. So it's gonna take some time to break this area, and when it breaks this area, you're gonna see it move to the next, maybe make like right up to $90 and go to the next all-time high. And if I come back to the lower time frame, we're gonna see here that, as I mentioned, this 20-day moving average is about to cross the 200-day moving average. I mean the 50-day moving average. That's bullish to me. And if say we go back here, you're gonna see here that at this point in time, when it crosses low back then around January, you can see it crosses around January, we saw this bullish movement to the upside. So guys, what I'm actually trying to say to you guys here is, these are all ways that you can apply not only to this coin but to your other coins that you are holding. If you look at your coins that you are holding and there's no strength in the market for that coin, then you want to sell it. You want to stay away from that coin. It's not as if you don't believe in the coin long term. You believe in the coin long term, but at this point in time, the coin won't make you money. That's why you see most of us, or most of you buy some coins and the coins keeps being stagnant. It's not going anywhere. It's just stagnant, not doing anything. It's because it's dead at that point in time. Investors are focusing on something which is making, moves in the market. Now, the next on my list is Aave. Aave, is almost similar. Is almost playing similar game with what I showed you with GMX. Aave is a lending platform, a DeFi lending platform. And I think DeFi are gonna do projects are gonna do well. Now, the reason why I'm looking at Aave to buy Aave, you can see here. First of all, the stochastics. This is the daily time frame. The stochastics RSI and the RSI is at the overbought area, right? Is at this overbought area here, meaning we might see a reset of the RSI to the oversold area. Okay, now we have seen this pump here with Aave. What I did is I bring in the Fibonacci retracement tool, and I look at possible area where we might see a retracement. You can see here that I look at this, at this one, like this 0.61, the last one, here, this area here. This is the last area where you can expect, this coin to, you can place a buy order here. And this is exactly towards this LSI zone, this moving average, this 20-day moving average. Meaning, if, say, the moving average cross this above this 50-day moving average, then we might see a huge pullback, back from this, like you can see this pump here, like from this top, from the bottom to the top. So we might see a retest like this here, then boom to the upside. So these are all tools that, again, I want to share with you guys, or I'm always sharing with you guys, so you can use in your own day-to-day trading or investment. This applies also to those who invest long term, right? You want to be in asset, that will make you money over a long period of time. And if, say, you want to buy only Bitcoin, you want to stay only with Bitcoin, you're fine, be with Bitcoin. But if, say, you want to trade in the market, then you need to, be in asset that you believe are going to make you profit during that period in time. Like, let's say, weekly, daily, and so on. Let me take out this so we can have a clean chart here. So, guys, this is cool. Aave is one of the coins that you should look at, and the next on my list is Ordeal. Ordeal is Audi, no, not Audi, CHRP. Okay, CHRP is like, this is a volatile coin. It's so volatile because it's still new, it's still young coin. But what this coin have done in the past, guys, is mind blowing. Let me take off this so I can bring. You can see here that if I go to the weekly time frame, you can see here that this coin is sitting at a good area. Before, it was just AI pump, right? And we saw it come right back, right down, and we saw it try to recover, and we saw a pullback, and now we are seeing the same movement. Now, guys, the reason why I chose this coin is because of the fundamentals of the coin, and also because of the fact that AI is a huge narrative. The AI narrative is huge, and we might get like news, AI news, like new ChatGPT, or maybe Google have done this, or maybe YouTube have done this, or maybe Facebook have done this. So, I mean, something can come up in the market that will hype this coin. And also, what I've realized with this coin is that whenever Bitcoin moves, it moves with this coin as well. And when Bitcoin is like somehow stagnant, this coin is stagnant to some extent, right? So I think, to an extent, even though there's not much data with this coin, this coin is called Chepley, CHRP, Chepley. So go and check out Chepley. I think Chepley, you can see only like during these few days, you can see here, this coin has pumped about almost 80%. Like, yeah, 80%. So imagine that you are investing in this coin. Like, I've talked about this coin on my platform a couple of times. So if, say, you're a part of my community, you would have known about this coin long time ago. But this is a really good coin that I believe can do well long term alongside Bitcoin. So if I bring back this indicator, there's not much data here because it's still young. But you can see here that looking at the weekly time frame, the stochastic RSI is at this level and is above this red. The blue is above the red, and when the blue is above the red, then it means it's a bullish signal. You can see here it's still bullish. So if you go to the daily time frame, you're gonna get more data, and you're gonna see here that the 20-day moving average have crossed the 50-day moving average, and you can see here it's moving alongside. We saw this pullback on the 20-day moving average, and we might see a little bit pullback to the 50-day moving average, EMA. So just because it has crossed this 50-day moving average, then I think it's bullish, because if, say, we backtest it, the same thing has happened. The next on my list is Stacks. Stacks is one of the top, let me not say the top, yeah, it's one of the projects out there that is actually building on the Bitcoin blockchain. So Stacks is should I say, they are building on the Bitcoin blockchain. So like NFTs, like how other NFT project like should I say OpenSea are building on Ethereum. So these guys are building on Bitcoin blockchain. So they are using the Bitcoin blockchain, as security for NFT. So I think they are really good. And if, say, you look at this EMA, the 20-day moving average have crossed above the 50-day moving average. This is bullish to me, and it has come like now. I think because I was waiting for this to bounce back. It pumped, and if, say, I look at I bring in the Fibonacci retracement, I'm gonna see here that is sitting at a zone where I think to me I should add more of this to my portfolio now. Like, it's showing relative trend, and if, say, we see any sort of pullback from Bitcoin, then this coin would do amazing, and it will be more of the fact that this coin has pumped. You can see it was going down, 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 and now we are seeing this movement to the upside, meaning we might see it keep going up to this level here, to this area, this zone here. This major resistance area here. So look at this coin. The abbreviation of this coin, or the symbol, is STX. That's stacks. STX. So go and check on them. Another coin that I think have relative trend is the VRA, the Velocity project. So this is like you can see, the 20-day is above the 50-day moving average. I mean, it's bullish to me. I'm gonna just watch this. And the next coin on my list is strange, and it's Pepe. Right? Pepe has been moving alongside Bitcoin. Guys, look. Pepe has been moving alongside Bitcoin, even though like it has its own range. This is the range of Pepe. Even though the range is so high, but Pepe have been moving like similarly with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin pumps, Pepe pumps. So whenever you see Bitcoin pump, you can immediately look at Pepe. And if say Bitcoin is gonna move to 34K, then the movement for Pepe will be huge. So keep an eye on Pepe, guys. If we see Pepe break this area, this zone here, this resistance here, then Pepe can skyrocket to the upside. Because I think Pepe can even, retest the all-time high. Like, you can retest it, because where it is right now, you can retest it. So, guys, look at Pepe. The next on my list is Casper. Casper, you see, is this Casper? I think I took it out. Let me bring it back. Casper. Casta, yeah. Casta. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Casta on Bybit. Casta is another token that is like, it's a payment platform, and I've been following these guys for some while now. And if say we look at the same thing I mentioned, you can see here that we saw this huge week here on the daily time frame, and the stochastics is moving to the upside, right? Meaning we might still see a pump here, but we can also see a retracement to this level here, to this 20-day moving average. It has to come to retest this before making any move to the upside again. And you can see also here that the 200-day moving average and the resistance is also at this point where it might pump towards. So I think Casta, you can get this on Bybit. You can buy this on Bybit. If the links to Bybit, if you don't yet have Bybit, you can use my link below this video to be part of Bybit. It's an affiliate link, and if say you use this link, it's gonna help this channel as well. It's gonna be a way to support this platform. But Casta look really strong, so I'm gonna put this here. I think there's really something going on here with Casper, not Casta, Casta, yeah, Casta. Let me just put this here. So I think because if it breaks this area, I'm gonna wait for a retest, then I buy on a lower time frame. So I'm gonna be monitoring this right now, because I think if say it breaks this area, then we might see it go right up to this 200-day moving average, right? So I want to catch that move. So I'm gonna just put let me put price outlet, yeah, for Casta. Let me add outlet, yeah. So yeah, yep, I have outlet now, so that when the price moves towards that area, I'm gonna get a signal to actually place a buy order for this coin. So that's how I do it, guys. I don't follow the noise. I look at what is going on in the market, and I look at also the charts. I make my decisions by looking at the chart for investing in coins that I believe in long term. And also another coin that I think you guys should look at is this coin, MKRO. MKRO is really good. It's another DeFi platform, and we have been seeing this coin pumping recently. So what we might expect is pullback, of course, and pullback will always come. I mean, not always, but most of the time it will come towards where it started pumping. Like in these areas. this is where we started seeing the pump, right? So we might expect pullback to this area, this zone here. So that's where you want to start looking to buy this coin. And this area is towards the 20-day moving average. So we can see pullback towards this area. Then we see maybe a bounce from that to like 20-day. This is not 20. That's 20-day moving average. So you can see this white line here is a 20-day moving average. Is moving to the upside. So if say we see some sort of retracement, that's when I want to start looking for a buy order. And also you can see that the stochastic RSI is at the overbought area. So of course in my reset itself, so not like so soon, but it's a trade that I'm looking forward to long term. I don't want to short any project right now. I'm looking for buys. There's so much coin out there, so many coins out there, so I can look for 1 coin or 2 coin every week, 3 coins every week that I can trade to make more Bitcoin. So that's that's how I do it here, guys. The next year is compound. Compound also has been pumping, and the same rule here. You can see the 20-day moving average is above the 50-day moving average. And if say we look at the stochastic, the stochastic RSI is at the overbought area. And if I use this Fibonacci retracement, it gives me exactly an area where I might expect pullback towards. So guys, it's not like 100% accurate, but it gives me an incentive in the market that this might happen, this might not happen, and so on and so forth. In that case, I'm protecting myself, long term. I don't follow the noise. If this coin keep pumping, I don't care. It can pump for all I care. But I believe it's gonna retest these zones someday in the future, and I'm gonna buy it. That's how the market works, up and down. And we also have XRP. Check out XRP. XRP. The reason why I am bullish about this coin is because of the fact that it is showing strength on the 200-day moving average. So you can see here it bounced here, it went up, and it's coming back towards this area to bounce back. So if it keeps holding on the 200-day moving average, like above the 200-day moving average, then I want to be bullish on XRP. That's why XRP is among the list. And if you look at the stochastic RSI, it has reset. Meaning we might be expecting some sort of pump with XRP. We have Renda, which is the last on this list. Renda is also above the 200-day moving average. Right? You can see here, guys. And whenever we see this happen in the market, like you can see, Renda was going above, it was trending below this, area, and immediately it crossed the 200-day moving average. We saw this pump here, and now it is coming back to retest this same 200-day moving average. So we don't know if it's gonna hold, but if it does hold, then we might see another pump for Renda. So guys, these are the coins that I believe are gonna be awesome for you if say you accumulate them long term. Yeah, I've been streaming now for 37 minutes. It's always amazing to be here with you guys. And one thing I want to tell you guys, you are cautioned, you really want to be successful in these spaces, don't follow the noise. Don't follow the noise. Take your time. If say you are investing, let's say you bought maybe Dogecoin, or you bought Floki Inu, or you bought Bitget Bryce, or you bought Solana. It doesn't matter what you bought before. Excuse. What matters is what you're gonna be holding in the future or onward. Now, the reason why you see me talking about Bitcoin again and again and again and Ethereum is because Bitcoin is like you having your money in an area where it's safe. Then whenever you see an opportunity, just like you having your money in dollar, right? So look at Bitcoin this way. You are having your money in dollar. In this case, it's Bitcoin. Whenever you see an opportunity in the market with other altcoins, you are using your dollar, which is Bitcoin, to buy this asset. And when the asset shows looks weak, you sell it to buy Bitcoin. It makes sense now to you, right? Bitcoin is the alpha, and Bitcoin has outperformed every asset out there this year, right? So when you look at a coin like that is having massive adoption by retail and institutional investors, it should give you a mindset that, okay, I want to be holding Bitcoin. I want to be holding Ethereum. I want to be holding this coin because, like, don't follow the noise. Don't follow what a YouTuber would tell you. Become a millionaire. Of course, you can become a millionaire, but not like that. Of course, I've told you guys that you can become a millionaire, but not in a sense that you just buy a coin and you keep it there. No, you have to keep going through and looking at ways you can take out profit. Take advantage of the market. So this is the kind of advice or things that I didn't get back then, but now I'm sharing with you guys. What I've realized here, guys, also is with this mindset, you can transform $100, $200 into thousands of dollars. I'm saying this because it's happening. It's already happening. You have your asset in Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's say 60% in Bitcoin, 30%. Okay, let me just say 50 in Bitcoin, 30 in Ethereum, right? Then you can use 20 in other altcoins that you believe are gonna be there long term. But Bitcoin and Ethereum should have the most. Now, whenever you make profit, you trade in between Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? And you make profit, or you trade in between Bitcoin and other asset out there that you are doing short term. You can now take the profit and add it to your long-term portfolio. Like, you believe in these altcoins, you want to hold long-term, you can keep buying this altcoin using this method that I'm sharing with you guys right now. So again, it's up to you to decide what you want. Decide what you want to hold. You want to be on the winning side or on the losing side. It's your choice. I'm not gonna make that choice for you. All I do know is that I really want to see you guys succeed. I really want to see us all, keep building. That's why I'm not gonna rest. I want to make sure I go around, different areas, help people, educate them about this industry. Go to villages, go to suburbs. Like, make people understand how powerful this industry is, how it can transform their lives. There's no government, no uncle, no sister, no brother, no one who can prevent you from holding Bitcoin. Only you can prevent you from Bitcoin. And if, say, Bitcoin goes to $1 million per Bitcoin, you know how much your $100 investment could be in that sense. And if you keep doing this, you keep applying this strategy, what I just mentioned, then you must have compounded a lot of Bitcoin over the next 5 years. That if, say, in case Bitcoin become 1 million, maybe you might have, like, let's say, half Bitcoin. You just become a millionaire like that. So, guys, again, it's up to you. And I've come to the end of this video. If, say, it was helpful to you, smash the subscribe button, thumbs up, share this content with someone. Now I'm able to talk. Share this content with someone else out there. And what next? Join my group. The links are found below this video. Follow me on Twitter. That's it. Bye-bye, guys.
Love the chase and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up.